Greetings! This is Ukrainian Prism with our weekly digest documenting the unwavering resistance of Ukrainians to Russian onslaught and the horrific crimes committed by Russian occupiers. On June 27, Russian forces hit the trade center M store in the center of Kremenchuk with several missiles, launched, as Russian always claimed, at the military targets. At the moment of the strike, several hundred people, by some claims even 1,000 people, were inside doing their grocery shopping or whatever. And as of now, 29 remains of the bodies of the victim were found on the place of the strike. 66 people were injured, among which 25 hospitalized with different severities of their injuries. On June 28, the press center of the Kherson city administration reported that the mayor of city, Igor Kolykhaev, was abducted by Russian militants. It is said that this horrific crime was committed during the Kolykhaev's visit to a communal service which was working during the occupation. It is also said that on the same morning, Russian military officers searched Kolykhaev's office, removing all of his computers, his data and his notebooks. It is known that Kolykhaev remained loyal to Ukraine and refused to cooperate with the occupational administration in any possible way. The situation with the man-made hunger that Russian occupiers are still creating here in Ukraine is aggravating every week. On June 27th, it is said that Russian forces fired rockets at the granary station at Peromaiskaya territorial community. As of now, it is unknown how much damage does this attack cause. Also, on June 30th, Russian attackers shelled the city of Zelenodolsk, where a big granary facility was located. Around 40 tons of grain were burned by the fires caused by shellings. Russian occupational administration of the city of Berdyansk claimed that on June 30th, one of the last ships of Ukraine grain left the port of Berdyansk and was shipped abroad. According to Ukrainian analysts and Ukrainian researchers, nearly 100,000 tons of Ukrainian grain has already been shipped by Russia to Syria and other ports controlled by Russians. However, such Russian crimes are not left unchecked. Several days ago, Turk officials claimed that they stopped a Russian vessel filled with Ukrainian stolen grain that was headed through Black Sea Straits. According to Turk officials, the negotiations with the Russians are still ongoing. However, this is a great precedent which shows the efficiency and effectiveness of international condemnation and stoppage to Russian war crimes. On June 29th, the deputy head of Russian occupational administration of the Kherson region, Kirill Strymausov, claimed that they have already started the preparation for so-called referendum on the occupied territories of the region. It is said that no particular date was announced as for the referendum. However, we still see the same age-old strategy of Russian Federation to incorporate as fast as possible its occupied territories into the Russian realm to protect its collaborators and their mischievous deeds against Ukrainian population. According to the Prosecutor's General Office of Ukraine, as of this week, 344 children were killed by Russian occupiers and 642 were injured starting from February 24th. All these crimes of the Russian occupiers is documented and will not be left unchecked nor by Ukrainian nor by international society. During the last week, according to the data collected by our team, 73 civilians were killed and 226 injured due to Russian shellings and rocket fire. 40 people are still considered missed in action, once again due to Russian attacks. This is one of the most grandeur weeks for Ukrainian civilian casualties due to the increased Russian activities on the fronts. Russian occupiers are still using methods that violate the rules and laws of war. They attack civilian infrastructure. They directly and targetfully destroy food supplies and hospitals and even children's facilities. However, such crimes will not be left forgotten nor forgiven, and all that are responsible for such deeds will be held accountable by Ukraine and by international community. This project is implemented with the help of ICSSI Ednannia, which work in collaboration with Ukrainian Institute for Independent Political Research and the Center for Democracy and Rule of Law.
Вітаємо вас! Дякуємо вам, героям слава, вам слава! Дякуємо за все! Україна переможе!